In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on December 22nd, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Dallas Mavericks versus Houston Rockets. The upcoming clash between the Dallas Mavericks and the Houston Rockets is set to unfold in Houston, promising an intense Southwest Division showdown within the Western Conference on Friday night. Currently boasting a season record of 16-11, the Mavericks find themselves perched at the summit of the division standings. Conversely, the Rockets, at 13-12 on the season, have emerged as an unexpected force in the league. Despite their earlier 4-game winning streak, the Dallas Mavericks have encountered a recent setback, dropping 3 of their last 4 contests. The latest defeat came at the hands of the Clippers in a 120-111 loss on Wednesday. Notwithstanding Luka Doncic's impressive performance of 28 points, 9 rebounds, and 10 assists, the Mavericks struggled to find their rhythm. Tim Hardaway Jr. contributed 21 points off the bench, and Derrick Jones Jr. added 19 points. Despite battling back from a 22-point deficit, the Mavericks faltered in the final 3:45, allowing the Clippers to escape with a disappointing victory. On the other side, the Houston Rockets are grappling with a 3-game losing streak, hoping to avoid a 4th consecutive defeat. Their most recent setback was a 134-127 loss to the struggling Hawks on Wednesday. Jabari Smith Jr. led the charge with an impressive 34 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 blocks, while Fred VanVleet contributed 32 points and 15 assists. Despite a strong performance, the Rockets could not contain the Hawks in the 4th quarter, ultimately succumbing to their opponent's offensive prowess. In terms of player availability, the Mavericks are facing significant challenges, with Dante Exum, Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Maxi Kleber, and Derek Lively all ruled out. Seth Curry remains questionable. On the Rockets side, their 11-game home winning streak was abruptly halted in the recent game against the Hawks, despite Jabari Smith Jr.'s outstanding display of 34 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 blocks. Even with a healthy Doncic, the Mavericks would face a formidable challenge against the Rockets. Houston boasts the league's best 3-point defense and a significant advantage in rebounding. Without Doncic, the Mavericks lose their primary playmaker, making them susceptible to the Rockets' stifling perimeter defense. Furthermore, Houston's strong home record and consistency make them a tough opponent, especially considering they haven't lost 2 consecutive games on their home court this season. A notable development in the lead-up to the game is the absence of Luka Doncic due to a quadriceps injury, along with other key players such as Derek Lively II, Kyrie Irving, Maxi Kleber, and a questionable Seth Curry. This significantly alters the dynamics of the matchup, with half of the Mavericks roster and their 2 best players sidelined. Both teams have experienced a dip in form during the season, but the multitude of injuries to key players for the Mavericks has led to a considerable shift in the betting line. Despite the recent struggles of the Rockets, their strong home record positions them favorably to capitalize on the situation, making them a solid choice to win and cover the spread as favorites. Historically, the Mavericks have dominated the Rockets, but this season presents a different narrative. The absence of key players and the emergence of a rejuvenated Rockets squad make it unlikely for the Mavericks to walk away with an easy victory. With 3 starters missing and Kyrie Irving unavailable, the Mavericks face an uphill battle. The Rockets, currently boasting a 16-8-1 against the spread record, present a compelling choice for bettors. The injury situation for the Mavericks only enhances the prospects for the Rockets, who hold an impressive 11-2 home record this season. Thus, our prediction leans towards the Houston Rockets winning and covering the spread as favorites as full-game side pick. Houston's defensive prowess is underscored by their 6th-place ranking in defensive rating, marking a significant improvement compared to their position at the bottom of the Western Conference in recent years. Fred VanVleet's exceptional performance in terms of assists, coupled with consistent scoring, adds another dimension to the Rockets' game. Controlling the tempo as the primary facilitator, VanVleet's impact on the team's pace is evident, especially with Houston ranking 29th in pace. Given Luka Doncic's absence and the resultant impact on the Mavericks Mavericks' offensive capabilities, the total score for the game is expected to dip. Without Doncic's playmaking and scoring, Dallas is likely to struggle to reach the 100-point mark. Additionally, the Rockets, with their deliberate pace ranking 27th in the NBA, are anticipated to keep the scoring low. Consequently, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Wizards vs. Golden State Warriors. On Friday, December 22nd, the Golden State Warriors are set to host the Washington Wizards. The Warriors, with a 13-14 overall record this season, are entering the game on a positive note after securing their best win of the season against the Boston Celtics. On the other hand, the Wizards come into the matchup with a 5-22 record, and the spotlight will be on Jordan Poole as he returns to San Francisco, eager to showcase his skills against his former team. The Washington Wizards have endured a challenging stretch, losing 8 of their last 10 games. However, their spirits have been lifted following a hard-fought 118-117 road victory against the Trail Blazers last night. Kyle Kuzma played a pivotal role, contributing 32 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists, while Tyus Jones and Daniel Gafford made significant contributions. The Wizards shot at an impressive 50% from the field and 12 of 30 from beyond the arc, building a substantial 18-point lead in the first half. Despite a fourth-quarter rally from the Trail Blazers, the Wizards managed to secure the narrow win. They are set to return home from a 4-game road trip and face upcoming challenges against Orlando, Toronto, Brooklyn, and Atlanta. In contrast, the Golden State Warriors are gaining momentum, aiming for a 4th consecutive victory. Their recent triumph came in a thrilling 132-126 overtime win against the Celtics, where Stephen Curry led with 33 points. Klay Thompson and Jonathan Kuminga also made noteworthy contributions. The Warriors faced adversity, falling behind by 17 points before rallying with 35 points in the fourth quarter to force overtime. Looking ahead, the Warriors will host Portland and then visit the Denver Nuggets. Notable player absences continue to affect both teams. The Wizards are without Landry Shamet and DeLon Wright, while the Warriors are monitoring Brandon Podziemski's availability due to lower back soreness. Remarkably, each of Golden State's last 14 games has been decided by 8 or fewer points, setting an intriguing streak that may face its end. The upcoming clash against the Wizards, a team struggling in the league, presents a prime opportunity for the streak to conclude, especially considering the Wizards' fatigue on the second night of a back-to-back set. The Wizards' defensive struggles have been evident throughout the season, and the Warriors are poised to exploit these weaknesses. Golden State's ball-sharing prowess, ranking 6th in the NBA with 27.6 assists per 100 possessions, could prove challenging for the Wizards to contain. Despite the Wizards showing a different side in their recent thrilling win over the Trail Blazers, the Warriors, on an upswing after defeating the Celtics, are likely to capitalize on the Wizards' defensive vulnerabilities. As the Wizards play their second game of a back-to-back set and the Warriors enjoy a well-rested State since Tuesday, the dynamics favor Golden State. While hesitant to lay double-digit chalk with the Warriors, given occasional shaky performances and the absence of key defenders in Draymond Green and Gary Payton, the glaring defensive issues of the Wizards make the Warriors the favorable choice to win and cover the spread as favorites in this one. The anticipated high-scoring nature of the game is further emphasized by the playing styles of both teams. The Wizards' lightning fast pace aligns with the Warriors' willingness to engage in an up-tempo game. Considering Washington's recent games, where 7 of the last 9 contests witnessed at least 247 points, a high-scoring affair is expected at the Chase Center. Statistics further support the likelihood of a high-scoring matchup, with the total going over in 4 straight encounters between Washington and Golden State. Additionally, the over has hit 10 times in 17 road games for the Wizards this season, underlining their propensity for high-scoring contests. The over has also prevailed in 8 of 13 home games for the Wizards, affirming the trend of high-scoring outcomes in their matchups. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Phoenix Suns vs. Sacramento Kings. The scheduled events for the 2023 to 2024 NBA season will unfold on Friday, December 22nd, featuring an exciting matchup between the Phoenix Suns and the Sacramento Kings in a Pacific Division clash. The battleground for this encounter will be the Golden One Center in Sacramento, California. This marks the second face-off between Phoenix and Sacramento this season, with the Kings eyeing their 4th consecutive triumph over the Suns. The Phoenix Suns, currently grappling with a challenging phase, aim to reverse their fortunes after enduring a string of setbacks, losing 7 of their last 10 games. Their recent defeat came at the hands of the Trail Blazers, succumbing to a 109-104 road loss on Tuesday. Despite a standout performance by Kevin Durant, who notched 40 points and 5 assists, the Suns faced adversity. Devin Booker contributed 26 points and 7 assists, while Grayson Allen added 11 points and 9 rebounds. However, the team struggled collectively, shooting 44% from the field and 5 of 23 from beyond the arc. Despite a commanding start with a 36-20 lead in the first quarter, defensive lapses allowed the Trail Blazers to close the gap, resulting in a 14-point deficit in the third quarter. Jusuf Nurkic and Jordan Goodwin had subpar performances, scoring 9 and 2 points respectively. Following this matchup, the Suns are set to clash with the Dallas Mavericks on their home turf. In contrast, the Sacramento Kings have enjoyed relative success, winning 5 of their last 7 games. However, they are keen on redemption after a humbling 144-119 loss to the short-handed Celtics on Wednesday. De'Aaron Fox led the Kings with 29 points, but insufficient support from teammates Domantas Sabonis and Keegan Murray contributed to the setback. Harrison Barnes added 10 points. Despite shooting 47% from the field and 21 of 44 from three-point range, the Kings faltered in the third quarter, allowing the Celtics to pull away with 39 points. The Kings will wrap up their 6-game homestand against the Wolves before facing challenges on the road against Portland, Atlanta, and Memphis. The injury woes persist for the Suns, with Damian Lee, Bradley Beal, and Jusuf Nurkic sidelined. Meanwhile, the Kings have ruled out Malik Monk and are monitoring the status of JaVale McGee, who remains questionable for the upcoming matchup. The Phoenix Suns' recent struggles, marked by 7 losses in their last 10 games, raise concerns about their performance. The defeat to the Trail Blazers underscores the team's current poor form, prompting discussions about the group's overall dynamics. On the other hand, the Sacramento Kings boast a strong home record, standing at 10-4 straight up, and previously secured an 8-point road victory against the Suns earlier in the month. Despite the Suns grappling with injuries and a downturn in form, the Kings, who were on a roll before the Celtics' loss, remain a formidable opponent. While the Suns enjoy a restful period, their current struggles make supporting them challenging. Consequently, favoring the Kings, who have won 4 of their last 5 home games, appears to be a more prudent choice. Opting to steer clear of the Suns, the recommendation is for the Sacramento Kings to secure a victory and cover the spread as favorites, serving as our full game side pick. In terms of playing style, the Kings exhibit a faster pace, ranking 9th in the league with 100.2 possessions per 48 minutes. In contrast, the Suns find themselves at the 26th spot in this category with a pace of 97.4. As mentioned earlier, the Suns may need to adjust their tempo to overcome the Kings' offensive prowess. Reflecting on their previous encounter on December 8th, the Kings emerged victorious with a 114-106 scoreline, covering the spread as 3.5-point road favorites, and the total points reached 235.5. The Suns' struggle in the third quarter, where they scored only 12 points, contributed to their downfall. Notably, the under has hit in 5 of the Suns' last 7 games and in 4 of their previous 5 away games. Hence, under the projected total stands as our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.